Hello, how are you doing? How was your weekend? I hope you had a beautiful weekend. Today is, we are into March, and I don't know if you follow astrology, but I've heard that there's a lot of fire energy, right, coming in, and they're all clustering in this month to create either a lot of transformation or chaos or maybe a little bit of both. So it's a beautiful time to be able to read the cards. Now, today I've chosen 3 and I do have a tarot deck. I'm going to try to keep this short, but I've got Kali Oracle, Kuan Oracle, and then I've decided the medicine cards, which are all about animal spirits. So I think I'm going to start off the reading with an animal spirit and ask what animal spirit would like to help us on this day. I think it's that one. Okay, 48, wild boar. I have had this deck for a long time. I don't know if I've ever got wild boar. Maybe someone else has drawn it, but I've never drawn wild boar. So 4 and 8. So if you look at, I'm going to go to the guidebook because this guidebook has absolutely beautiful information in it. It's created by, who is it? Jamie Sampson, David Carson. And they have these beautiful indigenous stories and they have little poems in them. Okay, so that's what I was looking for. What is the main focus of wild boar? 4 is around stability. 8s are around things are being continually moving in, perfect harmony, basically. And 4 and 8 together is going to be 12, which reduces to 3. And this is a 3-month, and the 3rd day of the 3-month is supposed to be a really big day, which could mean a day of confrontation. So I'm going to read a little bit. It says, if wild boar has charged into your cards today, you are being asked to confront anything or anybody that you have been avoiding. Okay, so this is no more avoidance in the world. And I think that the messages have kind of been going in that direction as well up until this point, about knowing what energy you're sitting in, knowing how you feel about something. And this is saying, don't just don't not be yourself. Okay, so it says, pay attention, embrace your warrior nature and find the courage to confront your fears. Or are you being asked to confront a personal weakness or a career challenge? It's time to finish a project. Confront your feelings regarding some situation that makes you nervous or causes discomfort and brings yourself the piece of closure. So that's a beautiful message there. It says, half the battles won through the warrior's willingness to acknowledge and to accept the whole truth at all times. And that is so true. Sometimes we procrastinate, and it was just so much easier to do it in the first place. And when we finally get it done, we have closure, which is really what this card is about, bringing about closure. So Kuan Yin, this oracle by Alana Fairchild. Let's see what Kuan Yin, I really felt very drawn to the energy of, okay, I'm feeling like I was only going to give one, but I feel like all 3 of them want to come out. We have this crazy image coming through here, really fierce image. It says, Tromo Nagmo, the spiritual cleansing and protective means necessary to overcome any obstacle shall be granted to you. Yes, which is working in conjunction with this wild boar. You can trust in what is happening in your life, especially the things that are breaking apart or arising anew. Any pain that you might be experiencing now is so much less than the pain that would have taken root if a certain circumstance were allowed to continue. So this again about, confronting the things that aren't working in your world, getting rid of those things that that are taxing, really. Sometimes not confronting it is so much more taxing than the actual confronting. So then we have this beautiful card here. There's a wonderful lotus here. It's Kamala Devi. Held within Kali's protection, your heart radiates radiates peace, certainty, and beauty. Her grace melts frustration into inspiration, fatigue into replenishment, and overactivity into effortless attraction. Kamala is the golden pathway of divine protection and peace contentment. She empowers your heart to receive with the same generosity, openness, and grace that you express when you give. You are swiftly approaching sacred fruition. Okay, so these seem like, to me, what it's telling you is it's time to confront something, that there's a spiritual cleansing that is happening right now, and you need to let go of it, because by letting go is this ability then to move forward and to radiate this peace by letting go of the things that aren't so peaceful. So this is the last one. It's so funny because this looks almost like the warrior, like somebody who's overcome someone or something. Kalika Tantrika. Kali overcomes karma, realigns us with our path when we have veered off course, reverses the momentum of negativity, and detaches draining energy cords, restoring us to full vitality. It may seem like your will is being thwarted or that you are not getting what you want, but the goddess knows what she's doing. Her action will benefit you, so trust. Yeah, so I think that that's going to be a really big theme this month, is to really trust in what's going on, to let go of the things that have been in our world. And yeah, let's see what this Kuan Yin wants to bring in, if anything. I'm kind of, oh, yep, it does. Okay, so the message from Kuan Yin is Empress of the Pearl, and it's number 10, right? We are in this 10 year, and I'm just going to put this beautiful little heart here. Shouldn't be a problem, but who knows? And pearls are created through, irritation, and the irritation within the clamshell, it just keeps refining the irritation until it becomes this beautiful illumination. And I think that that's what that card is meant to share with us, this illuminating aspect of the irritation of what we've gone through. Now we know exactly what we don't want and move into what we do. It says, any struggles you have experienced are a karmic gift to help you grow this inner exquisite offering to support the spiritual evolution of humanity. Once you recognize this, you can dispense with your struggles more swiftly, using them to help you grow and not adding unnecessarily energy or focus to the problem, which might grow instead. Okay, so that, I think all of these cards are talking about the same thing. They're talking about a time where we need to release these things that have been an irritant to us and step into the light, step into the luster. You have an inner gift of great value, born of struggle, adversity, and challenge. Does that ring true to you? It certainly does to me. In wisdom, you know that suffering can lead to growth, provided we are willing to search for a way to heal through it. So it's not about becoming a victim and being stuck in it and being always attached to that thing, but allowing it to let go. So this could very well be an event that happened in your life. And then it's talking about the spiritual cleansing and the protection and the radiance that happens through the creation of the pearl. And this energy of this divine feminine will is here to support and to guide. So let's get the final message, please, from these. I feel like I need to clear these out just a bit from the tarot. All right, first one. Wow. So look at that. So this is around, the 5 is kind of around a heartbreak situation, right? This is what we're talking about. And it's around being able to look at the thing for what it is. You still have something left, and this comes with experiences. We can't have losses if we sit and don't and are afraid to really live life. So the 5s are around change. They're around letting go of these things. So this is around letting go. All the focus right here is on the loss and not on what's left. So let's find out, what are we moving into? I feel like this card. Yeah, there's the Queen of Swords. This is somebody who really understands that there's a power in our words and our thoughts, that thoughts really do have an impact on the world around us. And this time of loss can be a time of liberation, of information that is, you know, there's a lot going on in the media right now around this horrible, you know, Epstein file and information. And it seems just to run so deeply across the globe. And there's a lot of heartbreak. That's what all this is about. It's about the heartbreak and seeing it for what it is. And I think that that's what's happening, is we're seeing all this horrific things perpetrated by wealthy men who just want to take advantage of younger or beautiful women. And so there's a power in knowing that they're, you know, seeing the dog for what the dog is, or seeing the circumstance for what it is, and not being a victim to it anymore, letting go of the old and allowing this new energy to come forward. And I think that that's part of what this March is all about. Yeah. So as you can see, this is cups again. This is giving you choices. So when you're aware of what's going on and you can see things as they are, which is what the Queen is bringing in and asking us to recognize, to stand in your power, to stand in your truth, to, if you have been victimized, to stand up and speak your, you know, to speak your truth. This is about an empowering stage that happens when you understand the power of your words, and again, of how you feel about yourself. No one can take anything away from you. Okay, so we have all kinds of stuff coming out here, and I think it's too much without your permission. And I know that there's a lot of people that have been victimized by this, and it's asking us to overcome this, that you are the pearl that has transformed through great adversity, and now it's time to shine brightly. So we have the 9 of Swords, which is asking us to, this is when you're thinking, you know, when you're up all night and thinking about all this stuff, right? All the bad stuff that's been going on, and not wanting to know the things that you know. There's the 8, which is staying the course of whatever it is that you're working on in your life. It's going to be a little bit different for everybody. We have the Devil card, and then we have another 5, and then we have the Hierophant. So the Devil card, I think, is coming out because I was talking about this Epstein. That's what that is. It's real evil when people of power take advantage of people of lesser power. And there will be a change of power, is really what I'm feeling like from this. This is around taking stock of where you're at. This is almost like feeling like following the money, because this is taking a good look at what has been created from this evil, this addictive personalities and behavior, and then ending it. These are 5s around ending the heartbreak and ending this the lies, really, is what I'm hearing. And the Hierophant is this newer order, like almost like it. You see, you've got 3 5s right here at the end. It's around changing. 5 5 5. It's around changing this heartbreak and this lies and manipulation through words into something where I feel like almost like the legal whatever, and this wasn't meant to be political, so I hope you're not taking it that way, because I also feel like that as women in general, we've become somewhat we've had to overcome a lot of victimization, whether it be you or your mother or your grandmother or different family member or women in the collective. It's time for all of this manipulation and madness to end. And this beautiful feminine queen energy is here to liberate it. It's like something is liberating us. And when we see it for what it is, we have a lot of choices at hand. This there's a lot of people that I feel like are worried about what's going on. And it's asking you not to be in the fear. This is really taking into consideration what you've created for yourself as a male or a female. But I feel like these last 3 cards here right at the end are about seeing it. Almost like there's people that are worried. They're worried about what has been going on. They're worried about their finances. And there's a lot of like really nefarious stuff going on in the world. And a lot of lies. And the Hierophant is around higher learning, higher awareness of the thing, and changing the way things have been into something. There's a reason why this is like this old structures. This is the Hierophant is about structures and things like that. And this is around changing that sort of structure. So it's turned into a really long reading. I hope you enjoyed it today. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow on Tarot Tuesday. Bye for now.